guys. Welcome back to Mom. Can I have another $1? Have you ever...
Oh, my God.
Have you ever wanted so badly...
No, I haven't.
To angle your dangle?
Yeah, have you ever looked at someone and said, "Are you going to angle my dangler?"
God, the sound of putting in a quarter is the sound of my interest plummeting into the briny depths.
Yeah, Keith. So you've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing, so show us how your fishing skills are.
Oh, they're dog piss.
Oh, get that fucking thing. Reel it back.
Catch
I
that
don't know
dolphin.
how. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, reel it back, buddy.
But the meter's going into the red.
You caught a dolphin.
Kyle, this is... Oh, first try.
Yeah,
first off, this is less like Animal Crossing and infinitely more like Big the Cat.
How?
So
That guy's face looked sad to have caught a fish.
it's an ugly
Caught a
necessity.
fucking dolphin.
He felt bad about what he had done to nature.
Yeah,
Well, he has to survive. He doesn't want to be doing
he
this.
took another mammal out of the world to eat.
Yeah.
Just like Jeffrey Epstein, am I right, fellas?
So as
get it.
as Keith was infinitely confounded by before this game started, we discovered that this game ran off of a cassette.
I didn't
This
know
was
that
one
kind of
those-
bastardized technology was ever employed, even in the depths of
Yeah.
Nazi fever dreams.
This was one of those
Oh, fuck it. I'm not going to cast far.
fairly rare machines that took, like, more or less just a cassette tape to load all of its data. So this had to have taken fucking forever to run. And it was like...
Yeah, you ran
kind
into
of,
an island.
I don't want to say a miracle. What's the opposite of that? Some supernatural condemnation of technology.
Well, maybe this was the anus Mirabilis.
And with that, join us next time on Mom, Can I Have Another $1, where Keith will no longer be on the show.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Mom Can I Have Another $1.
No.
Today we're playing a game without Keith anymore. It's very, it's going to be some learning constances.
Meow.
Yeah, we have a cat. Actually, holy shit, so...
Meow.
So at work, where we're doing a lot of streaming and stuff like that, right? And like we're just trying to figure out like how it all works. And my boss was like, I have a Blackmagic streaming device, et cetera, et cetera. It has all these stats. And I'm like, okay, cool. Can you? He's like, can you? Do you want me to bring it in? I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Just bring it in. Whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll see what's going on with it. So he brings it in, or somebody goes and grabs it and brings it to the office. We're like, okay, cool, whatever. Okay, cool, fine. And then we're sitting there working, and then all of a sudden we hear a meow. And we're like, what the fuck?
It was me.
No.
I was getting a job interview. I fucked it up.
And we and every like couple like 30 minutes or an hour or so, we keep hearing like a cat meowing, and
What
it
are
turns
you,
out
a Korean show?
no, it turns out this motherfucker put a fucking Arduino inside of the bag that it came in.
What the hell
and
are you talking? What is that?
An Arduino is like you can make it like you can program this device to like make sounds and stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a self-contained computer board.
Yeah, and he was fucking with us the entire time. Like there was a camera in the room, and like he was watching us, and like just making it like programming it to send sounds to us, so that he could watch us freak out, thinking that there was a fucking cat inside the room. So he did this for hours, and we didn't realize it until like eventually someone like opened up the bag and says, "God damn it, this
Well,
motherfucker."
I, for one, am glad I had nothing to do with all that story. Meanwhile, Kyle, you chose the easiest game in the entire universe.
Yeah, it's called Angler Dangler. Of course, I was gonna click on it.
Mine was better. Uncle Poop or whatever.
Uncle Pooh.
When I chose a retarded ass dumb title for an entire. Oh my god.
Well, I want you to know I put that title as an option in general, so you had nothing to do with the choosing of it.
That's it.
I like that you. I like that you touted just how super good you are at this game, and then immediately your fish slammed into the shore.
The world
and
is
you
palette
lost.
swapped. It got harder or something.
This game is run on a cassette. How can it be so hard, Keith?
What does that mean, Kyle?
It
By
means
the way,
that it's simple. And
this
you are
reminds
simple
me-
for not being able. You're even worse than simple if you can't figure it out.
If you don't tread carefully, boy, we're gonna get back into Echo mode. I'm gonna be demanding Echo the Dolphin every day.
Oh, no different than normal then.
thought
I
you were
guess
done.
we're living in real life constantly, Keith, at that point.
I'm promising Echo Echo 2 to our audience at home.
Oh,
We're playing Echo 2 now. You don't have a choice.
So real life. No different than normal.
It's real life. Real life.
I can't promise to our audience that we do actually have real life. I'm convinced at this point that we are simulations, not in the way that, like, people talk about that, oh, the world is a computer simulation and we're all just... No, I mean, like, we are fake. We're
simians.
facsimile of life.
To be fair, Nick, outside of the show, I'm not sure I exist. So, like, when we're not doing the show, I don't have moments of sentience.
Oh.
So it's hard
You're
to
just sitting in a black closet doing nothing.
That's almost how we record our podcast. What? Why is the game over? I won.
Yeah, you did the
in
worst.
This fighting contest.
All right, someone do the math.
3.
Figure out what 13.6 kilograms is in normal weights.
It's like 20 something, almost 30.
I caught 30 pounds worth of fish. Well,
I got good at figuring out Celsius to Fahrenheit, so...
Hey, Kyle, that's really useful.
Yeah, for real life. I don't need to know kilograms. I'm never going to be like, oh, shit, this thing weighs...
kilogram is 2.2 pounds, so I'm surprised that one evades you, and yet the esoteric method by which you would convert Fahrenheit to Celsius
Yeah, because, Nick, I'm constantly traveling, so, like, I need to know the weather versus, like, oh, shit, how much do I weigh right now?
Kilogram is?
I don't need to know how much I weigh in a foreign country. I need to know what the fucking weather is.
What if you want to run a snowboard, huh, motherfucker?
I'm not doing that. I'm constantly saying, like, oh, is it cold outside?
What about height? How are you with meters and shit?
I don't need to know how high I am or how much I weigh.
Yeah, the answer's always
Hey,
very.
Kyle, here's a piece of advice for you. Nothing has anything to do with you.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I know what the weather is, because the weather,
Are you the weather, motherfucker?
If I'm in another country and go, how cold is it outside? Do I need to wear a sweater? And they're going to go, oh, it's 16 outside. I'm going to go,
16 quid per the shilling, governor. I don't know what that means. You fucking asshole.
But if I'm not going to be like, how tall am I outside right now? That's never going to be a scenario,
Nothing has
Nick.
anything to do with you. If the gig is like 8 kilometers away, you should know that.
But I'm in the same fucking hotel
If you're
where
carrying
the show is
kilograms of gear around, you might need to know that.
Yeah, I'm in the same hotel.
Those are the simple ones. Those are the
the
simple ones. Calculating temperature means nothing.
I love how this whole tangent started because I wanted to know how many imaginary fish I'd caught. Do you at home know?
Probably, I guess that does give some kind of insight into, like, what... Well, not necessarily what country, but what part of the world thought that this was a valid waste of...
Oh, definitely Japan.
Magnetic tape.
Oh, did Sony have something to do with this? Because that was their whole bag.
It's Data East, so Eastern Asia. So yeah, Japan for sure.
Fuck.
Data East. When did you go
Well, they
insane?
had to start somewhere.
When did you go insane in an interesting way?
When did they go insane in a way that it doesn't track with us? Is what you mean.
Yeah.
No, I'm asking when did they start going insane in the way we like? This is just... This is not the kind of insanity we like.
Where in this game do you dredge up a Karnov statue?
Where in this game are we going to get attacked by Colonel Sanders?
When are we going to start shooting a fucking Santa Claus with a plane?
Is your fisherman... Is this the first time that we get a look at Oof Guy?
You're a dirty pumpkin!
Well, that was Angler Dangler, so...
Yep, it sucked. Yeah!